Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. Alan Watts. All of us are already on the journey back to truth. It doesn't matter the path we take, because no matter where we are at or how it looks, we are all on our own timeline of being led back to truth. Returning back to ourselves is the pathway of embodying our most authentic self within this lifetime. It is the art of becoming the human the universe intended us to be. When we choose to devote ourselves to this pathway, we become devoted not only to ourselves, but to the planet, to the universe, and all of its beings. It is a spiral journey that guides us deeper and deeper to the truth within ourselves. Everything you need is already within you. I'm on my own unique pathway towards my own truth, acting only as a mirror for you to see your own truths. I refuse to live my life asleep, allowing my illusions and fears to control the outcome of my life. This is not the fate I desire, and the fact that you are here tells me you feel the same. The desire to live within truth and authenticity is the spark that will set a raging fire to the soul. The world needs you, all of you. It is time for you to be here and do what you came to do, which is simply to become yourself.
Hi guys, Happy New Year and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that I get to share my offering that I created called Return to Self. I created it a year ago. It's basically just a toolkit of all the things I've learned throughout the years and put into a flow that goes through the body, the mind, the spirit, as well as the chakra system, and ultimately just guides you back into your own knowing, your own truth, your own authenticity, your own capacity to heal, your own creative forces, and your own wholeness. Ultimately just guides you back to self, exactly what the name is, Return to Self. Return to Self has been such an awesome tool for me to use, and that's why I'm really happy to share it, because I know that it works for me. It's not something that's going to tell you what to do. It is something that's going to encourage you to find that truth within, to find that knowing within. Because at the end of the day, we all know exactly what we need and where to go and what we need to do. It essentially is just a space that you can go that has a bunch of tools organized to get you back on track. Really just to simplify things and to guide you back to everything you already have within. I just wanted to share a little bit about me and my own journey. My name's Isabelle. Ever since I was little, I was obsessed with all things art related, creating, taking photos. I remember getting little disposable film cameras when I was young, painting, drawing. I would just sit in my high chair when I was little and draw all day long. I was obsessed. I was also very fascinated by the body, and I think a lot of my fascination with the body was because I experienced a lot of health problems growing up, and I could never figure out the answers to what they were and where they were coming from. And so my parents would take me to all sorts of different holistic practitioners, and we couldn't find answers from the traditional medical field. And I remember seeing cranial sacral therapists, kinesiologists, energy healers, and I found a lot of answers and healing through that. And so by the time I graduated high school, went to college for art for a little bit, and then I decided to go to massage school. And following massage school, I did a yoga teacher training. I went to the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, which is a holistic nutrition school that teaches you how to be a coach, a holistic health coach. Courses in Reiki and reflexology and foot zoning. I started helping facilitate different women's retreats and gatherings, and eventually over this past year I started helping with a couple international retreats. I feel like all the things I've been doing just continuously keep expanding. Last year when I went to Guatemala, I came home and I felt super depressed for about a month after I came home. I think my heart was just cracked wide open from the land of Guatemala and the people there, and just the medicine and spirit of the land. And coming back into the Western world was really rough for me because I was shown how out of alignment the environment and my lifestyle was compared to where I wanted to be and what I had just experienced. In that time of feeling down, I had this thought that I had all these tools, I've studied all these things, I had all these experiences. Why not take these tools that I have access to and put them all together and use them for myself when I feel stuck in these things? And that is how Return to Self was created. Short story. I do have to say, as I started working with these tools and really slowing down, I felt like this gift created itself, and that's why I keep calling it a gift. It felt like it was channeled through me. I've worked through Return to Self in full a few times. I also took a group of people through it, and we did it in a group setting, and I did a few one-on-one sessions with it, and it was really beautiful to see how it manifested so differently yet synchronistically with every single person that went through it, including myself. I felt really inspired to share it again this year, and as I've been delving deeper into my creative journeys and ventures and playing around with video, I had the thought to share it and document it in a video setting because Return to Self really focuses on coming back to our truth and self through creativity and through healing tools, and being able to combine that in one and being able to share that with others is just a gift that I would like to share. One thing I do feel called to say about Return to Self is that none of us are broken and none of us need fixed. My own personal journey, I spent so many years and experiences trying to fix myself, trying to heal myself, because I felt like there was something wrong with me and something broken inside of me. And over the past little bit, I've really been reflecting on how I'm already whole and how everybody around me is already whole, and that I don't need to fix myself and I don't need to fix others. And using the label as a healer is indicating that there is something that needs to be fixed. And I have been playing around with the idea of pulling away from that healer label and focusing deeply on myself. One of my favorite Ram Dass quotes is, "The only thing I can do for you is to work on myself, and the only thing you could do for me is to work on myself." And that is just such a beautiful concept to think about when we venture into the healing work. And I would love to encourage myself and everybody else to maybe switch to the concept and term from healing work to wholeness work. We are already whole, and that we already have everything we need within ourselves, and we already have the answers. Sometimes we just need to sit down and step back and listen. If you feel called to go through Return to Self as I go through it and share it, just keep in mind that you are worthy and perfect and whole just as you are, and you are completely capable of becoming who you fully desire to be. And these are just tools to bring that into the present moment slowly, one promise to yourself at a time. It's not meant to happen overnight. It's not meant to fix things. It's not meant to change things. It really just helps shift our mindset and our perspective, and to learn how to start living in the present moment and being happy in the present moment and being authentic in the present moment and being truthful and sharing truth and finding truth and being the best person that we can be. It's a lifetime journey. It truly is a lifetime journey. So as I share this process of Return to Self each week, I will share a different, what I call gateway through the spiral of the chakras, which is more feminine flow than the traditional chakra system, which starts from the root and goes up to the crown chakra. It still starts at the root and spirals up to the crown and third eye, back into the sacral, into the throat, into the solar plexus, and ends in the heart. And it can spiral out, it can spiral in. So here's just a few things that I have from my previous work when I've gone through it. The first week is the root chakra, which focuses on body, discipline, grounding, and earth. The second week is crown and third eye, which focuses on meditation, higher self, quantum field, intention setting, intuition. The third gateway is the womb, which is nourishment, cycles, shadow, release, death and rebirth, and creation. The fourth is the throat and solar plexus, which is the soul, expression, voice, and sharing. The fifth is the heart, which is unconditional love, boundaries, trust, and balance. And sixth is integration, which is the spiral system, the process, reflections, and chakra connections. So each week I will share what the chakras and gateways mean to me, as well as how I go through them and experience them myself. I will offer questions and concepts that you can reflect on yourself and turn inwards to create what these gateways mean to you. Ultimately, it's meant to just flow however it works best for you. It's constantly changing, so this is how I've done it in the past, but things might change as I go through it again this time. And if you feel called to change anything yourself as you practice it, please do. And if you don't resonate with something I share, just leave it behind and add something in that works for you. I just want to keep this short just to explain what everything is. I will be uploading my video for the root chakra at the same time as this video so you can get started immediately. And after that, I'll just be uploading it. I'll try to upload it once a week. No promises or guarantees because life is a flow and I can't work with a strict structure. So thank you so much for watching this. I'm so excited to be sharing this. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. As you can tell, making videos is super uncomfortable for me to sit in front of a camera. As a photographer, I like being behind the camera, so this is definitely new for me. So hopefully it gets easier over time. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.